Hopefully, I am. I sent the join in link at this moment because it's one by one YouTube to Smooth Keys. He said he's still ready to play some music for us, Tasha. And well, he already did a live tonight, so everybody, please click like. Let's see what else can we do here. We got that set. Let's see what we got here. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that ain't nothing. Okay, so here we sit. Yes. Thank you for being in, Tasha. Yes, we're hoping that Smooth Keys comes up first and can play some music for us. Um, wow, where did I put my adapter? I guess, because, I can see my keyboard is right there. So I could do a little bit of tones for you guys later, but let's go Smooth Keys first, and then I'll think about that and see. And as far as guests, that's wide open. We can get a lot of different guests up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Happy. That is me. That is Alex. You just wanted to say hi and you won't come up? Oh, you can come up if you want, but it's nice to see you and hi to you. South Africa. What's up, Wow. I just hope everything is well. I told my wife, Tasha, that you want her to come up and say hi to you. She will. She will. She was just getting out of the cold of outside last time. So I talked to her. She'll come up and say hi to you, Tasha. All right. Smooth Keys is in. We're back, David. We're back. Smooth Keys is in the house. Please click like, everybody. We are back, David and Tasha. We got Smooth Keys. Cheers. How you doing, brother Keys?
I'm doing all right this evening.
All right, that's wonderful to hear. I did totally catch your live show tonight. I don't know if you know that. Um,
Well, even though I noticed, because even though I was still playing it when you came in on my live stream earlier,
yes, sir.
and then even though I know that this is going to be my third year anniversary as a YouTuber,
You have been on YouTube for 3 years, sir. That's wonderful, man.
I
I
know.
thought now, like, I might be wrong, but it sounded like your big sister was calling you, and that's why you had to leave your stream tonight.
Yeah,
Family, family first, brother.
yeah.
And I remember last year celebrating your anniversary on YouTube, and I remember, well, I don't know how many subscribers you have right now, but
Well, I think I got about, let's see, I think around like 300 subscribers now, but I
mhm.
gotta check and find out.
I remember that well, all I can say is the last time we really talked about that, it was my birthday, which is a couple months from now. My daughter, her birthday is 1 month from now. She's going to be 12 years old. She's going to be, you know, excuse me. She's the only non-adult in my family, But my daughter being 12 years old, she's going to be a new recruit. You know what I mean? She's going to be a new one in a month.
I know that's right.
Send us that link. Yeah, David. Right now we only have a side by side link. Tasha, thank you guys so much. Brother Keys is gonna play some music for us. What you got? What do you got in mind, Brother Keys? It's very late where you're at. I understand, but please grace us with your presence, if you will.
I know that's right.
All right, take it over, Brother Keys.
All right.
Chris in the house. Cheers, off grid man. It's great to see you in. We got our brother Keys playing some piano for us, sir. Respect to you, off grid. Respect. Just to let everybody know, Smooth Keys is a non-seeing person, and I have night blindness as well. So please bear with us as we continue. Cheers. Kick it up, brother Keys. All right, brother Keys. Bravo, bravo. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing all right.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Doesn't she turn me on? Heck yeah, brother Keys. I mean, I'm not pushing you, play anything you want, play anything you want. But I was thinking about my mom. It's only been a little while since October and she passed. And I was just thinking about her and the tribute that we've had. We've had good times since then, Keys.
I understand, brother. I understand.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, it sounds so nice, man. Take it over, brother Keys. I'm gonna mute out so you can take it over. Big up Dan, big up William. How you doing, Thomas? How you guys doing? Cheers off grid, man. It's all good. Well, geez, William. After the post strike, maybe I can send you a thank you card at least. Paravion is always crazy. You know, Thomas, that sounds wonderful. I've always wanted to take copper plates and warp them myself so they could be like music box players. If you can understand the concept, you know? I would love to, Thomas. You're the man, William. You're the man, William. We can make it work, bro. Hello, Tasha. Nice to see you. What about you? What about you? We love you, Tasha. Well, Tasha, I don't know what South African Post is like yet. Let's keep playing it like this, Keys, like we're in the lobby. Y'all are in the waiting room, you know. This is like Nintendo Wii. We're still in the lobby. No, Tasha, I'll send it to you and William, you know, anytime. With a kiss inside. I send you a thank you card, you know, of course. You weird postal barons. I'll eat it. I'll eat the expense. Don't worry about it. It takes 3 months for my postcard to get to South Africa. Do you believe that, Keys? I don't believe that. 3 months to get to South Africa? Come on. It's just a postcard. These people are razzing us up, Smooth Keys. They're just trying to play with us.
I know that's right.
I know that's right, too. Brother Davids was talking about how sweet the keys are, Brother Keys. Keep bringing the smooth sounds. Oh yeah, every time I take my well, it's not even a monkey gland. It's just a spice. It's called South African essence. Boy, once I hit the mace in that spice mix, I get to be a wild Billy myself. And Keys wants me to shut up. I can hear the wrap up music. All right, Keys. Hell yeah, Alfred. Nothing beats fucking live music, man. We got our bros. Yo, Tom, and I'm not trying to miss anybody, but yeah, of course. The live music is hype over there. Everybody sub up Smooth Keys. Hell yeah, Keys. Keys, you sound fantastic, man. There's no like splashing off the walls. Everything sounds, all proper, as Frankie O'Banion says. He says, "Very well, little chap, very well. Come in here, come with Uncle here, and hear all proper. I bet you have a, what do you call it, pitiful portable picnic player. Come with Uncle here, and yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. But, anyways, everybody says you're kicking ass, Keys. Keep playing it, man. They love it. And
I
they
work.
light for keys. You say I light for keys? That's awesome. I don't even know what that means, but awesome. They light for you, Keys.
I know that's right.
I know, man. Thank you so much for coming up here and doing a live performance for all these people, man. You know you're worldwide, Keys. You know you're worldwide. Everybody can see you. And everybody sub up to Smooth Keys 793 on YouTube. YouTube.com/at Smooth Keys 793. You heard, you got it now. He is volunteering now at a late, very late time by his, strata. So thank you, Keith. If you could play like two more songs, man, you'd be a real cowboy. Because I know it's late where you're at, and I will be quiet. Take it over, man. Take the stage.
All right, will do.
Frankie O'Banion, you are invited. Please click that like for everybody. Please click that like. Don't retract your messages unless you have to, Tasha. I understand, like when you have to do the email and shit, but be careful. Brother Keys, thank you so much for bringing our souls up. Everybody, as you walk through here, please click like. Please click like on the way in if you like it on the way out. If you do not, please sub up to Smooth Keys 793, the man providing the instrumentation right now. You know what I'm saying? So take it, brother. Take it up.
And as a matter of fact, I'm about to close it out with one of my all-time favorite gospel songs.
Well, yes, sir. What would you like to play, sir?
Well, I'm going to play one of my all-time favorite. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow.
All right, everybody. Get ready. Let's go. Absolutely, Tasha. Absolutely, Frankie. Enjoy. Oh, yeah, Thomas. That sounds delicious. I won't leave you, brother. I'm drinking too. I'll see you, Thomas, in a minute. Well, there's the always professional hand of Brother Keys. Brother Keys, man, sometimes it's missed on people, right? And I hope you can hear me well, right?
I know that's right.
Well, sometimes it's missed on people. They don't understand. You deliver this performance and all of uh your own channel performances, and you are not cited. You have to let them know, you know what I mean, that you're a person you cannot see, right?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I am a blind musician, and that's why I can't see.
You know what, Brother Keys? I have paintings from blind artists. You know what I mean? So even visual art is something that can be delivered. You know what I mean? So I want everybody in here just to have that understanding. You're a visually impaired blind artist.
That's so true. It's
I
so
just
true.
want them to understand that, because there's no limitations. I have visual art, literally visual art, two-sided a painting I have from a blind artist. You know what I mean? And both sides say something different to me.
It's true.
So they're able to communicate that visual, even though they don't have that grasp of a visual language, right?
Right.
So I just wanted everybody to know, excuse me for burping. I really apologize. I should not do that ever on stream. Excuse me. But yeah, I just wanted everybody to know so they have that sort of inkling about it, Brother Keys. The fantastic work that you do here. Of course, we're all volunteers, right? YouTube's
That is
not
so
our
true.
friend. They're just, a guy that we hang out with.
That's so true. It's so true.
Right.
That's so true.
Right, right. So I wanted everybody to know. They go blub blub blub. He's fucking with me now, but no, I usually burp and I say mea culpa 3 times. Excuse me for the burps. I'm a nice guy, Frankie. Now you're trying to mess with me, and we'll joke about that. It's cool.
I know that's right. That's so right.
All right, man. So everybody, sub up to Smooth Keys if you haven't. Smooth Keys 793 on YouTube, and everybody, if it's your favorite artist, Brother Keys, everybody check out Jimmy Smith's.
That's true.
Is that
Jimmy
right?
Smith, the organist.
Everybody.
JIMMYSMITH.
Oh, Jimmy Smith, the organist. Everybody, check it out. That's the way to honor our Brother Keys right here, because don't let his what do you call it? Your influences. Don't let them fall aside, because maybe it's going to be your son, your daughter who's going to be the next best organist, right? We don't want that to be lost. Jimmy Smith, everybody.
That's so true.
Yeah, man. I just believe in that, like you have that clef up there, that G clef. I just believe in music lasting forever. Each one teach one. That's what they say, right? It's not just about hustling, it's also about our craft,
That is so true.
which is
That's so
just the
true.
sounds of the bones, bro. We're just trying to
That is so true.
tell you the sounds of the
So
bones,
true. That's so true.
Oh, awesome, David. You subbed him up? Awesome, bro. Jimmy Smith. Oh, he saw Jimmy Smith before he passed in Boston. Yeah. What a player. Yeah, I was looking up his background. Yeah, Jimmy Smith. That's awesome, right?
I know that's right. Because I got one of his CDs in my CD case, and even though I always play the album even without the music,
Right?
so
Yeah.
other than that,
Well, It must not be. It can't be that easy, right? I mean, you're kind of unless you have like enthusiastic music fans around you, right? It's
Oh,
hard to
that's
get
true. That's
anybody
true.
to encourage you, right? I've had that problem my whole life. I've been a musician, but I always want to hear like, what do you guys like? What do you guys like? So that I can kind of listen to that and understand it and interpret it myself and make everybody happy. That's all I want to do. It's like, that is the crazy goal, is to make everybody happy, because you can't do it.
That's so true. But
Yeah. But you try.
yep, that's so true. But anyway, my brothers and sisters, I just want to let everyone know to please subscribe on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/ at SMOOTHKEYS 793.
No, I think it's KEYS. It's youtube.com/ smooth SMOOTH KEYS 793.
That's true.
Right, 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 right. I think you said something a little bit different. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I just wanted to make sure to just throw it out there.
Yep.
All right, Smooth Keys, enjoy your night. I'll see you later, bro.
All right.
All right, see ya. So, Tasha, you want to explain later what's going on that's going wrong with Frankie? We can bring it out if it's okay. We all hope you well, right? You're not a musician, but you love music and you sing for your own pleasure. Well, that's the way to do it, Taro. You start from there and then you become a musician. It's kind of like what do you call it? Contagious. You start from just like, I like music, I sing along, bam, bada, bam, bam, bam. Contagiously, you become a musician, and you probably already. So, Tasha, lots of love, and of course, we don't want anything wrong, but sing it for the angel. Frankie is such an exuberant encourager. How many daughters do you have, Frankie? Because the apples of your eye, I only have one, but she's about to be 12, I figured. No. Mm-hmm. She's about to be 12. She's not quite an internet adult yet, but everybody else is a total adult. You know what I mean? We always sing for the heavens. Burn it for the gods. Let them enjoy it. Two offsprings in total, lad. Okay. All right. You got some fighters in, right? You got some, like, um, oh, I'll square up with the traveler, mate. You got fighters in the house, right? Street fighters. Out of two of them, maybe that's all of them. I don't know. Everybody kick that like. What are you, crazy? Jeez. Ooh, like YouTube, they made me feel so special last time, even though I didn't have audio, because they did the like 3, 2, 1, you're live. I was like, oh wow, is it me? Is it my turn? You know, your daughter's almost 18 and your son's 14. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I bet they are both bare knuckle fighters, brother. Yeah, right on, right on. Oh, you got a Reverb Nation, bro? That's cool. Do you know I have one too, David? Share mine, David. Share mine. Find it. I have a Reverb Nation too. You don't want me to try to grab another phone, right? Share mine, David. Come on. Everybody sub up to his. I can't do it when I'm live. Not on this phone, yeah. But yeah, fuck yeah, David. Everybody sub up to David's channel, Frankie O'Banion's channel. Go check out that Reverb Nation. I've heard of a couple of other musical artists, right? That are not just like AI pickers, recently, and that's pretty cool. I'll share that shit with you guys. Not that I'm against AI pickers. Do what you do, click like, whatever, and I mean that's real cool too. I think the AI pickers are cool too, but I know that we still have a lot that's different than that. Yeah, I don't want the reverb. Look, it didn't even go through, but I don't want the Reverb Nation, man. I want the band camp. Do you know the band camp? No, I'm just kidding. Do you know the band camp, man? Shit. All right, I'm gonna turn the subs only off. Hold on, can I do that? Oh no, I don't know if I can do that. Oh no, I can't do that because I have a joining link. All right, so who wants to join in? Am I confused? Who wants to join in? You have to have contact with me. Really, David, that's awesome and it's cool, but yeah. God damn it, I gotta check your music, bro. Lovely David. Oh my gosh, man. You got soft gloves on everybody, man. You be massaging everybody, brother. Yes, Tasha. Boom. Oh yeah, yeah. David won. David won. I was talking about my stupid band camp, but he fucking won because he got it clickable, so that doesn't matter. David, you're awesome, man. We'll check out your band too. I'm sorry, Tasha, man. Man. My mother passed away in October. I know what you mean, that's your best friend. Shit. I think it's kind of weirder that jeez, I'm sorry about that, Tasha. How old? How old? Thank you, Frankie. Yeah, I think that's a proper response. It's just we support you, you're okay. You know what I mean? We support you, you're gonna be okay, right? Thank you guys. Please click the like on the way in if you like it, on the way out if you don't. But for sure, like we just need to support you either way. Okay. Yeah, Tasha has a Gmail. Like you're not supposed to put it out all public, but how do you guys get in contact with each other? That wasn't fast enough, Tasha. Ha ha ha. I'm just kidding, Tasha. I'm just kidding. Anybody also, hit up my email. It's in my channel description, and we can do that. Your friend was my age, 46. Yeah. You're 1 year older, is that correct? Or am I wrong? You're 1 year younger. Yeah, Tasha, there is nothing promised to us. The next day is never promised to us. We have to accept that. So definitely prayers her way, prayers your family's way, her family's way, everything like that. But yeah, you can't do anything about it, man. It's just a roll of the dice, so to speak, or whatever. Say this prayer with me. Are you ready? That's cool. Say this prayer with me. Are you ready? I like that. Let's go. I'll say the prayer with you too, Frankie. Yeah, I knew that you were 1 year younger than I, Tasha, and I knew that your friend was exactly my age. I understand that. I understand that. It'll change any month, because I'm about to be, 47 in 2 months or so. My daughter's about to be 12, yeah. So it will change. But yeah, I will say the prayer with you, brother Frankie, if you want to lay it out and we can say it with you. I will. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you, Tasha. One of my high school friends called me today. Okay. Okay, excuse me. Anyway, he called me because it's his birthday tomorrow. I know that. He's going to be 49, right? And I was like, it's really hard for me to understand that you could have just said 50, because, he's born in 1976 or whatever. I'm born in 78. It's hard to imagine when we were kids what a 52-year-old is. And like him being like a wrestling fan. What's a 52-year-old wrestler? It's a wrestler at the end of the line, is what it is. You know what I mean? So it's pretty hard to contemplate those sorts of situations. It really is. But it is reality, bro. Well, sure, Frankie, but I thought you were going to lead a prayer. We should lead a prayer, right? Not just communications when you're, out of your wits. Let's lead a prayer. Go ahead. I want you to lead a prayer here. Oh, cheers, everybody, man. I'll be smoking it up here. Eternal rest grant upon them, O Lord, and let the perpetual light shine upon them. May the souls of the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. I'm going to do that again. Eternal rest grant upon them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them, excuse me. May the souls of the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. Amen. I wish that for everybody as much as I can, as hard as I can. You know what I mean? You know, get that closure in your soul, guys. Please click like. What the hell? But, anyways, get that closure in your soul, guys. I love you so much. I don't want you to suffer, a loss. You don't have to. You see what that says? If you believe that and you earnestly come to that. I can't say that I do or can, but if you earnestly come to that, amen. All is well. All is well. Where you from, David? What's up, man? I don't really know you like that. I mean, I don't think. And I mean, no offense. It's just, people have been crazy around here. And I think I modded you up like more recently than anybody else. That's all. You're not in jeopardy, bro. You're a deacon in the church, bro. Yeah, right on. God's will is love. Yeah, of course. Of course. Well, you know what I mean? If God's, creation is the rest of the world, I hope that he's in there in appreciation. I'll tell you that. If God created that world, however it plays out, he should appreciate what he created. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean, I mean that in like I hope so, just totally loving way. Thank you, Joe, and everyone. Bless you, Frankie. Bless you, Frankie. Bless you, David. Amen. Thank you, Tasha. Yes, everything will be fine. Um, guys, I don't know what's going on, but if you guys know Bradley, he's suffering right now. So anybody who knows Bradley, please reach out to him and give him support. From New Hampshire in Justine's lives, David. Yeah, yeah. No, I know. But David. Sorry, how I'm just YouTube, man. I'm just protecting myself. I have to kind of pull that back up and shit. I don't mean anything by it. I'm not scared about it. So accept the free gift from God. Yeah, accept the free gift from God. There you go. When you realize that that's all that you have left, and it's also all that you need, right? Yeah, man. Good for you guys, man. I've been accused of a new name here, and I don't know really how to take that, right? I don't really know how to take that. So we'll go ahead and figure it out. I don't want to pretend like I'm a great person, like that's not my game. Yeah, I just am what I am, and so thank you. Yeah. I got a lot of wow. So what? I have a lot of energy to support you, that's not funny. Because if you think for 1 second I'm gonna drop my guard, you're fucking wrong. I go straight, I go straight P fucking I. I hear you, Frankie. I hear you, Frankie. But I have like a bit of a different conundrum. A bit of a different conundrum. A bit of a you know excommunication conundrum in my life. And I'm gonna ask a couple of people. What do they think about it? What do they think about it? What I am is whatever I am. It's real. It might be good today, bad tomorrow, but it's real. So I haven't gotten beyond that. But motivations and you know, uh, what happens forth. I don't have control over yet. I'll join if you send me a link. I can send you a link, Tarot Your Own Way or Tarot Your Way. I can send you that. That's awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me see. I might get timed out. I'll warn you on that right now, right? I might get timed out, Tarot. How do I get? Well, I hope I didn't time out for too long here, Looky Lou. I hope I didn't time out for too long. I had to go in the background and send it to Thomas. Had to send it to Thomas, and here we go. Yo, Thomas.
Hello, Joe. Enjoying the music tonight. Loved it. Loved it.
We didn't have any music. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
I don't know where you're coming from here, Tom. We didn't have any music.
I'm
Did
I'm
you eat
coming
something
from
funny?
3 inches under snow.
Did you eat something funny? What happened?
No, I'm drinking that White Russian.
That's
A whole
awesome.
tumbler full. Y- Highball is not enough. You got to have a 32-ounce tumbler.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah, it looks like a Walmart, like what's like a planter cup or something. It's
Yeah.
not really a drink, but just fill it up with White Russian and take it down.
Well, and it's really not White Russian because I make my own Kahlua.
Yeah.
Uh,
How do you make
coffee.
Kahlua? With your own coffee?
Yeah, a cup of instant coffee, 2 cups of water, 3 cups of sugar. You melt the coffee and water together, and once that's melted, you add the sugar, and you melt all the sugar. And then you add a little bit of salt to balance out the sugar, and then you add a couple tablespoons of vanilla extract, and
Yeah.
then you add an equal amount of vodka to
Yeah.
that, and that's the Kahlua part. And then so you pour a couple ounces of the Kahlua, and then you add another
You got to get some
ounce.
milk somewhere.
Then you add uh, another ounce of vodka,
Right.
and then you add the milk, and I I pour it like half a tumbler, and then the rest of the tumbler is ice because
Right, right,
I've got to
right.
have it cold.
Well, hello, Jake, and welcome back in Smooth Keys. No, I actually I make really good White Russians, really good Black Russians. I was really enamored with the time that I went to Mexico and everything, and they had Kahlua everywhere, you know. And so I cafe liquor was something that stuck in my mind. Number one. But number two, if I make these drinks, I don't like milk. I've never liked milk in my life. You know what I mean? But I make fantastic ones. And I could do it whether you have Kahlua or whether I'm faking it with like a Bailey's hazelnut,
Oh
And
yeah,
they're just fantastic. I put 2 shots of, vodka in it. I put a bit of milk or half and half or whatever. And either way, whether it's Kalua's or Bailey's, I'll kind of make that happen, and it's great. I just don't. I've never loved milk. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Milk is not one of my favorite things either. Um, but it goes down well on a cruise while you're gambling in the casino.
how was that cruise? How long were you out there? 20 days.
Oh no, 9 days. It was pretty rocky. A lot of the people on the ship said it was the worst cruise for motion that they'd ever uh, seen.
That's people that do 3 of them a year, right? And they're like, this one was the worst. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I mean, just for season water, but even a bad day on a cruise is better than a good day working.
it's like a shaky, janky hotel, right? I mean, one of my father's best friends, right? And they're both in the intelligence industry in DC, right? So they're real serious people. She was on a cruise and she loves gambling. And she was on one of those cruise, and that motherfucking cruise came on TV like as news, and they said everything was shifting around and all that. She was in there. She was trying to play the games while they were shifting around, and we talked about it later. And I was like, oh my gosh. So when you and Hershey went out, I heard they may have to defer all of your cruises because of sea line storms. So you definitely weathered something. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
they was thinking about diverting
the-
all of you, and I saw that coming. And I saw Hershey say, don't let me fall off the side, and all that kind of up to,
Yeah.
I really
Well,
hope not, but
well,
apparently,
taking off out of Galveston, we hit weather immediately.
sure,
So we had a sea day in the Gulf of Mexico, and it when we were Monday in Key West, is similar Key West and Bahamas weather. They had a pop up 5-10 minute storm during the day, but it
yeah,
was it was good enough that we could land uh, and be moored at the port and get off the ship. But the next day was Freeport, and then getting out of Freeport, we were between two weather systems, and it was really rocky again.
yeah,
And the next day was the private island for Carnival, and I didn't get off ship that day. Hershey did and went to the private island. But it was really rocky trying to get between those two storms, and she had problems dealing with it. Keeping food down and stuff. She'd
yeah.
have me go to the buffet and get potatoes or crackers or a grilled cheese sandwich. Just some comfort food to keep her stomach um, occupied because she was not keeping a lot in. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
and then the last day we went to Nassau, Bahamas, and that was a good day. But then motor and back, we had 2 days at sea to get back to Galveston, and uh, they were trying to outrun a weather system. So uh, it was just the speed of the boat doing the churning that time. But our cabin was at the very front of the ship, and uh, Hershey got bounced out of bed like 6 times the first night.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, in my memory, it's like you had your launch night, and then the second day, that's when I was getting all this. They might have to divert them all to some other country or whatever, or some other port.
I mean, that's just the way it is with cruising. They'll keep you as safe as they can, and if you're in danger, they'll uh, maybe drop a day on the itinerary and go somewhere else.
Hey, I'm a live a day person, man. I'm up to the adventure, but I've never been on a boat like that. But I'm up to it. But I'm also a creature of habit, right? And if they lock me up in there, I might feel like that's pretty harsh. You know what I mean? Like just hey, go to your room. Like I might feel like that's too much for me. I don't know. What do you think, Frankie? Oh, he wants you to sing a song. My goodness. I'm sailing away with Thomas. He wants you to sing a song. This
On
guy, man.
course for the Virgin Sea, I'm sailing away.
Let's do a Carpenter song. Let's you do a Carpenter song. How about that?
When I was young, I'd listen to the radio, waiting for my favorite song. When it play, I'd sing along. It made me cry.
There you go, Frankie. Now that was killer. See, he's got it. You see? Frankie's always hassling me. It's almost like, I'm not like a beautiful woman and he's like, hey, show me your chest or whatever, but he always wants somebody to sing something. That's his little.
Well, Frankie got to sing along next time.
He does. He probably sings along at home. He's having a good time. He's a nice guy, man. He's really respectful too. I'm just saying, at the same time, he wants, deliver. He wants you to do something for him, like dance, monkey. You got to do something.
And the
Fair
song,
enough.
the Carpenter song that everybody can sing is la 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 la. Sing, sing a
I'm on top
song.
of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around.
Your love
Frankie,
keeps
love
me on the
lift
top
me
of
on the top
the
of the world, and I'm
dun,
a
dun, dun, dun,
miserable
dun, dun.
girl. But Frankie got me. Frankie got me. No, I don't know any of it. No, I grew up listening to the Carpenters and all that beautiful music. It was so nice. My mom let me take over the record player, when I was like 6 years old. She just let me do it for her. And she had, her, what is it, Righteous Brothers and the other brothers. What's the other brothers? Everly Brothers, Righteous Brothers, Elvis, Chic,
I I was
just had
Iowa boy,
stuff.
so
And,
the Everly Brothers was,
oh, I
always
love
in
the
the
Everly Brothers.
repertoire. They, let's see, I was born in '63, so I sort of missed the Three Dog Night, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and sort of hit the mid '70s, happy songs of the '70s, and I've
Jim
always
Croce?
had a
You like Jim Croce? That was one of my favorites.
oh yeah. Um, um, at the end of Carole King
Oh yeah, Carol King is one of my favorite writers ever. I mean, I'm just all into that. Tapestry.
and then uh, what was her boyfriend? Taylor. Uh, you know, uh, uh, Bye Bye Miss American Pie. Uh, James Taylor,
That's Don McLean by Miss
Don
American Pie.
McLean, Don McLean, James Taylor. Then you get into the
Not me,
disco
man. I
era.
like Barry Manilow. I don't like those guys as much. I like Barry Manilow 1, 2, and 3. I have 3 records and they're named 1, 2, and 3. Barry Manilow. I fucking love that shit. Like he was brilliant. You know what I mean? Tasha,
Um,
you want to ask me a serious question again? Hopefully, it isn't about me working. My wife
then
went to
you got
work today.
then you got Elton John.
Yeah, Elton John. Yeah.
Uh,
My
Elton
father
John.
had such an aversion to Elton John. It was really funny. Like he just could not stand that. Every time he heard that, he was like, "Oh God," the jangle jangle on the piano, and this guy's so over the top. He hated it. It was so funny. Like I had a guitar player who hated Kenny Rogers. I love Kenny Rogers, and like whatever. But I had a guitar player I worked with, and it just like for whatever reason, like my dad was Elton John. Kenny Rogers gave him a bad fucking vibe, and so my mom in like the early 70s or in the late 70s, excuse me, she was up there with Kenny Rogers. She took photos and some of them are just his crotch. So I put them in an envelope and I mailed it to the guitar player. It was Kenny Rogers' crotch, and I was like, here you go. It's the thing that haunts you.
And then, you can't blame Kenny for trying to fight the age with Botox and
Oh,
plastic
he got
surgery.
crazy like eyes and stuff, you know. Yeah, I have his book. I have his book, and like on the front cover, yeah, he's like that. He's all like spread out and all that kind of stuff. But that's just what they do. It's just a look they
Um,
get after their 60s, you know. It's foolish
well,
because everybody knows what's going on. Yeah, the gambler, like watching that on TV and stuff. Yeah, that was pretty hardcore, you know what I mean? Like it really was, you know. And even when he was trying to help, he was like, "Yeah, maybe." You know, like with the lady, he was like, "Yeah, maybe I care enough to help you." You know, that was pretty hardcore. I like that.
everyone considered him the coward of the county.
He was just a, but Kenny Rogers was like, you know, he was a fancy guy, really. You know, he was a pretty guy. He put on big glasses. He put on all his gold and all his stuff. So he was kind of like that kind of spectacle, you know, like
Well, and, doing Islands in the Stream with
with who?
Dolly Parton,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 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 yeah.
and then marrying Lonnie Anderson, in his later life.
I thought Lonnie Anderson was with Burt Reynolds or something. Maybe I got
Well,
that crossed.
oh yeah, I've got that mixed up, but I'm old.
No, 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 that's okay. You know what, old man? Check this out. I've been watching WKRP. It's like a fucking like school play, but it's
It,
hilarious. And speaking of Lonnie Anderson, I've been watching it. It looks like fucking seventh graders making a show, but it's hilarious. You know what I mean?
I, I love her doorbell. Dun, 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 dun. And then every Thanksgiving I have to watch the turkey drop.
What's the turkey drop? Oh shit.
Uh, WKRP
Okay.
they had a giveaway of turkeys, and they dropped turkeys from the helicopter, and
Okay.
Les Nessman is doing the Hindenburg. Oh my God, the humanity!
Oh, the humanity with his like bow tie.
And Gordon Gordon Jump.
That shit's hilarious. You know, a lot of people they really don't know, you know, like old people now we watch a streamer and we see some old TV show and watch it all, you know, and it's just like, "Oh, that was the best thing ever," you know. So for
Well,
me, it's like Perfect Strangers. Perfect Strangers is the best thing I've ever seen, you know what I mean? I love that, you know. Cuz everybody's a fool. I love it where everybody's a fool, you know what I mean?
so Mr. Carlson, swear to God, I thought turkeys could fly. They were just
Yeah,
dropping out of the sky and
right.
hitting people and hitting cars and breaking windshields in the parking lot of the Ferndale Mall or wherever they
Right,
were at.
right. They just dropped turkeys out of the sky and just like littered the nation. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's happened in real life with like balloons and stuff. They're like, we're gonna do a grand launch, and they throw up all the balloons, and then somebody's immediately like, you just put like 10,000 tons of garbage into the air, you know,
Yeah.
immediately, you know, and it's just
Um,
like,
yeah, there was that thing in Cleveland for, I think it was United Way, that they
mm,
tried to launch a million balloons,
right,
and it
to
caused
clog up
havoc
the
because
waterways
of
or
there
whatever.
was a squall that came through when they launched the balloons, and it snarled air traffic control, and the balloons were hitting the water, the river, and somebody drowned because they couldn't find them because of all the balloon
Right.
carnage in the
Yeah.
river.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you know, um,
Well, hey, that's what
I'm
Led Zeppelin is named after, right? He said, "Oh, this band will go over like a lead balloon." That's what Led Zeppelin was named after.
they got some beautiful music in. I like Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd, and Like today, I was listening to ukulele music, and I really I have a ukulele. I really can't play
Oh
because I
wow.
can't get my fingers to cooperate in time.
Right.
But I
Right.
but I've learned how to play single notes and record them, and play the chords and the strum patterns and record those, and um, you know take an awful lot of time editing and make a song out of it.
And
So
ukulele is not so bad because it's a four-stringed instrument that you
right.
can use two fingers for every once in a while, you know. It's
Mhm.
not that
I,
bad.
I played guitar when I was younger, so I
Yeah.
had the guitar calluses and stuff like that. So uh, today I was listening to Fastballs the Way on ukulele.
See you later,
And
Tasha.
hi,
Where
Tasha.
were we going without ever knowing the way? That song. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
song. It's really nice.
And based on a true story. And so I was listening to the Austin Ukulele Society, their version of Fastballs the Way.
Hmm.
Uh, and it really sounds good. So I think that'll be my next um,
That's what you're gonna tackle, right? You're gonna do that
my
for
next
me.
editing project. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can play the chords one at a time with the strum pattern, and then I can play the single notes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, and then edit them in time. So I mean, it's not like a live play, but it's the best that I can do, and
Yeah,
um,
that doesn't
it'll
matter, man. I mean, who's gonna judge you, that makes better music than you? That's silly,
it,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
So don't
well,
worry
I
about
mean, everybody makes
that. you
better
know?
music than me.
Yeah. Well, no, no, no,
Uh,
no. Just the way that you put it together, like that's all on you. I was talking to Jimmy, the drummer, today, and he's over 6 feet, so he's pretty big, and he looks kind of funny with his little ukulele when he does it, because it's a very small piece of kit for him. You know what I mean? But we were talking today, about getting back together, what we're gonna do, and it doesn't have anything to do with any outside influences. We're gonna do whatever we want.
well, I think music is for um, just the joy of it, the joy of listening, the joy of singing along, the joy of being in the entertainment
Yeah,
at the moment.
yeah. Oh, it was when I was younger. It was really practical for me. It was like I don't think I ever would have had money to go to these
I
clubs,
do.
But if I was in the opening band, they let me in, right? I don't think I ever would have had money to go to those clubs. It was very practical for me to play. Brother Joe G, can you please let Thomas know to sub up onto your YouTube channel, Smooth Keys 793? I believe Thomas has seen you, Smooth Keys.
Yeah, I've got it written down on my pad. Because I was watching earlier while we had the music going.
And you got to go, David. That's cool. Tasha says bye, David. That's cool. Tasha, what else was going on? Oh, if you guys want to email each other, yeah, just be careful. Just don't share personal information out here. That's all. That's all. That's all. Can't say
I'm,
anything else.
I'm 5'6", 135 pounds. Pisces. Social security number is
217-977-67779.
I, I think mine
Oh.
has eight six seven
Just add
five
one
three zero
extra
nine.
digit. Just add one extra digit, and they'll never get. Just say,
Yeah.
"Oh."
8675309, I think. Jenny is my name. I turned into Thomas. Serves
Baby,
you with
I
presenting.
need your number. And I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Yeah. 867530972.
So, uh, so if you stay on long enough, you'll get rickrolled.
Okay. So is that what I'm waiting for? Let's go. You know, the original Rick roll was a duck roll. You know what a duck roll is?
A drum roll?
No, duck. DUCK, like a rubber ducky.
I don't know what a duck roll is, I guess.
Look it up on Google sometime.
Oh,
The
okay.
original Rick roll was a duck roll because before they used Rick Astley, it was a different thing. You know the ducks that you pull on a string and they have like their own little wheels.
Quack, 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 quack.
Well, you pull them; they're just like wood. I mean, they're like plastic. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
play
So
play
originally,
school
like
or
back in
something.
when everything was like bulletin board, that was a thing. It was like they would scam you with the duck roll. It would be like the plastic, little wheel duck. I was fucking around on phones in like the middle '80s, even though I was a baby kid. So I've always been like into this, like troll culture or something or something. I've always been around it. You know what I mean? So I've seen all these things.
So, Joe,
Yes,
what
Thomas.
what's your what's your current interest?
Right now, I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. I'm interested in so many things. What do you mean? Like, what do I like more than the other thing?
Well,
I
like,
like to. I like to talk to my kids. I like to watch what they do.
What were
They
you doom
interest me.
scrolling today? Were you doom scrolling music? Were you doom scrolling um, how to grow? Were you doom scrolling um,
There's actually
casino?
like yeah, okay. So in the you know how YouTube has different communities, yeah. So there's a drinking community, that's one. There's a malt liquor community that's separate. Even though I drink malt liquor, I'm not in either community. But whatever. There's all those communities. Tarot community. I wonder which one you come from. There's different communities, right?
I'm the casino, gambling, roulette,
There you
slot
go.
machines, and tarot, esoterica communities.
So you're in the coin pusher community. It's very specific. You got to be micro specific, like the coin pushers.
No, roulette.
Okay.
Because roulette, you
So,
don't have to have
oh,
any. You don't have to have any brains. It's dumb luck.
okay. Roulette is a 50-50, okay? So I'm starting to
But
get really perturbed now that you brought that up. I was thinking about this. If you bring AI to the roulette table and you ask them, is it going to be red or black? Like, that can't ever work. It's a 50-50. You know what I
it's
mean?
dumb luck. It is not. It's
What's
not
gonna But I'm
not
saying, like, if
even
you
as
ask
predictable.
AI, what should I bet on? Which thing is gonna blow up first? This is crazy. Like, that's insanity. You know what I mean? It's either one or the other. What's up, Smooth Keys? Can I please send Brother Thomas your YouTube link? I think he's already subbed up. He wrote it down. He wrote it down, Smooth Keys. He wrote it
Yeah.
down, so he will sub up. Yeah, but that would be, total insanity because if you ask the AI, it's not gonna be right. You know what I mean? And then you could tell it, oh no, you were wrong. Is it red or black? Let's play again. Oh no, you were wrong. Like I think
Over
that
the. I mean, if you just stuck to one color, bet after bet after bet, the law of large numbers would average out over time, but you still would lose over time because of the two greens in American roulette, the zero
yeah.
double zero. So you would lose that 5.17% over the
Right.
long run. Over
And the
say
best
5 million
payout is what? The
spins.
best payout is like 98%. So they're very, very secretly, secret away that 2%, and you don't care. You don't know.
It's the cost of doing business, basically. That's interest on your mortgage. That's table time, sitting down. That's real
Yeah,
estate
you're
you're
hanging
taking
out in
up.
their house. Yeah, you're taking one of their seats and you're warming it up. You're hanging out.
And then, if you
What was
want,
I
everyone.
deflecting? We were gonna go to something serious, and then I deflected.
No, I was just asking what you were doom scrolling today.
Nothing, not particularly. But I was saying, like, yeah, there's a thing with you know, there's a couple of people that don't like me, and they have their own narrative about it. If
It,
it was true, I guess they should
it,
have to prove it since they're the
it
ones that are accusers. But I've
that's
obviously I've dealt with, actually, now it's like a new 16, 20 people that are like, "Oh, I don't trust you. I don't like you. I don't whatever." But they don't know me, you know what I mean? So
it,
they're taking
it's just
somebody else's
the
word.
it's just the trolls on the internet. I mean, I've got people that have banned me. I've got trolls that come in and try to take over the channel, and it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If I took it really personally, I would cry and throw a temper tantrum and not come back on. But the only thing that gets me really riled is if my viewers of my channel get attacked. For
Yeah. Yeah.
for being
Well,
for being
I
Hindu
guess I have an
or
equivalent. My equivalent concern is because I'm not just somebody who streams, I'm somebody who goes and hangs out on other people's streams, right? So my
right.
equivalent concern is just because I don't even have a band list here. So go ahead, everybody, chat up. I mean, we'll deal with you as you come. But
No,
I don't even have a band list. It's empty.
I've
And
I've, I've
so the
got a
only
band
thing is, like,
list of
the like collateral damage is like other chatters that I talk with or whatever, and they just take somebody's word for it because somebody is like dictating, choose a side, and then I
what
lose on that.
I,
And
I
what
think
can
my
I
band list
say?
are two people that are like robots. There's Tarot Destroyer and there's Paola. So they're banned from my channel.
Okay,
But somehow they get around the band and they come through anyway. You know.
sure, I'm sure
So
they
I
do.
don't
Yeah.
I don't know if they're part of YouTube people or Elon Musk's
Yeah.
cyber
Well, that's
technology
that's
get
that's part of
around.
that's an interesting thing for you to bring up. I'll tell you what, Thomas, because they act like I have a special in with YouTube when they, tend to be paranoid, and I don't, of course. You know that. Like, nobody. I'm a freeloader. I'm not a partner.
Well,
So, but they'll get very specifically concerned, like, I thought I blocked him, maybe I didn't. He showed back up, and then they'll get like conspiratorial. And so, I would just say for you, like, nobody's jumping through huge hoops or whatever. Like, I don't think that stuff's happening.
well, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm
I
in a
hope I'm
small
not, and I know I'm not.
I'm
But
in a small niche, tarot and esoterica,
right,
and I'm a gay male.
right,
I'm ultra liberal. In
right,
that all three of those things in themselves are kind of uh, very controversial.
for sure. The largest audience that you'll find, now is probably kind of more of a MAGA audience. I'm not saying they don't like gay people, because some of them do, right? But, that's largely like a 90 some percent MAGA audience. And you have to deal with that from where you come from.
But live and let live. I approach tarot as more of um, a journey for mental self help. Uh, instead of uh, divining your future or the future of the world.
Right.
I approach it differently than most people would.
And I approach it way differently because the way that I feel, and I've already expressed this to you, I've already expressed this to Jeff, so I'm not being like this is just out now, but the way that I see it is when you line up the cards, everything that's within the cards is always in play in your life. So if you throw these cards and you focus on it this week and you clean up that corner,
Yeah,
and you do
and
it
that,
again
and that
next week and you clean up that corner, I feel like when you go through 3 weeks of that kind of path,
and
because I believe when you cast cards, it's more like these are your typicals. This is probably something you need to deal with. This is one of those archetypes that's bothering you, and this is where you need to get, and this is what you need to gather up. So I feel
yeah,
like I don't know why I would ask for a reading on the fourth week. If I did everything for the first three, I'll call you in a couple months. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think.
And the people that ask for love and relationship readings, I mean, they'll go from one show to the next to the next to the next, asking the same question,
Trying to
and
get a different answer. Yeah.
trying to get the answer they want without working a solution or contemplating on it. And I would say if you're going to do a tarot reading, if you ask a specific question, give it a month to 3 months before you ask that question again.
Sure.
Because even if you ask a question, the cards are going to come out um, randomly and give you something different to focus on to get you out of that, going down the rabbit hole of why doesn't somebody love me?
Now, in some reasonable and some totally spurious reasons, but psychology has done the same thing with cards, like action cards, like something that will trigger you, or even Rorschach's, or something like
Mhm.
that. They do the same thing, They does this traumatize you? Let's deal with that. Like, is this a
my
problem? Let's deal with that.
my whole childhood traumatized me. That's
I
why I got
believe
to
you.
be 305 pounds. I ate my feelings because I wasn't allowed to think my thoughts or
Well,
say
I'm
what I
about
had to
300 right
say.
now, but I've been 145, so it doesn't work either way. You can't
Well,
save yourself.
I'm
I
drinking
was
my
anemic
I'm
when I was
drinking my feelings away
145.
right now. So
What's that?
I'm drinking my feelings away right now
Yeah,
instead of
yeah,
eating.
yeah, yeah. No, no, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't work either way. If I'm 300, literally right now, if I was 145 and I have been, then I become anemic and I start shaking and shit, And 210, I feel good, but everybody thinks I'm as fat as I am now. It doesn't make any difference whether I feel good or not, it's just a perception. And
Um,
I don't care. I'm an old
yeah,
guy.
I'm carrying about 135 right now, but I feel better at about one. I feel my best at 142 for some reason.
So you're under, just by a little, just by a little
Yeah,
bit.
just like 7 pounds, and that can be a week or
But
two.
you don't have time to add those probably 12 pounds. You don't have time to add that back on. You already live your life. You eat and drink through what you do, and that
Mhm.
isn't happening. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
not
And
happening.
yeah, well, and um the the drugs that I take for diabetes, they mess with the metabolism, so they keep me overregulated or underregulated.
Yeah.
Depending on what lab work comes back from blood work, every 6 months that I do.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Yeah, so
so
it's like a back and forth. Yeah, my father, when he first got, diabetic medication, he got two. and he obviously lost a bunch of weight, but it was in the first couple months, and it wasn't that great for him. So they just had to readjust. What's up?
And
Nobody really. Nobody. Somebody is here. Nobody is so awesome. Dropping that commercial statement. Everybody, click that like. This channel is whatever. He does all that good shit.
this,
Thank you, nobody.
this channel is sponsored by nobody and should be loved by everyone.
There you go. Fair enough. This channel is not for sale, so just go ahead and delete me. It's coming. It's coming.
I got asked in an interview by somebody if you were to be sponsored uh,
Right.
by somebody, what product would you want to be sponsored by?
That's a wonderful question. How did you answer?
I said some brand cereal because I'm old and grumpy, and you don't want to deal with an old and grumpy and constipated person. So brand cereal would be my dream
All right,
sponsor.
guys. All right, guys. It's gonna be 40,000 each. Okay, 40,000 each. First, I'm gonna do all brand. Second, I will do a non-alcoholic beer. Please give me a good non-alcoholic beer. I will quit drinking for $40,000, and also I need all brand. I'll go for that.
O'Doul's on your all brand?
Yeah. No, not O'Doul's. It has to be good. I like Buckler. I like Buckler. Have you ever had that?
I have not.
It's brewed in Holland. It's called Buckler. So it's like, I guess it's somewhere under like Heineken or whatever, but it's a really good non-alcoholic beer. And there's a really good history of non-alcoholic beer, like in the high Himalayan mountains or whatever, where they drink it to cool down in the summer. I'll switch. I can switch quick for 40,000 each. Real quick.
Joe, I have a riddle for you.
Sure, let me hear it. I'm probably
There
gonna
are
fail.
there are three men outside of at a house of ill repute. There is one man
Prostitution.
coming out the door. There's one
Mhm.
man going in the door, and there's one man upstairs engaged with a woman. Can you tell me the nationalities or heritage of the three men?
What a setup. No way. I can't. No, 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 no.
Okay, the
Because,
one coming
yeah,
out.
there was an Irish guy, a Jew, and an Itai, and they went into a bar. But no, I can't
Sure.
answer your question. I cannot win
Okay,
on your. Larry's
so
in the house. I don't even know Larry, but AI knows Larry. AI
so
apparently thinks I'm a horrible person that Larry and Larry's my brother. So what's up, Larry?
so the guy coming out is Finnish.
Mm-hmm.
The
He's
guy
finished.
going in, the guy going in is Russian, and the guy engaged upstairs with the
Right.
lady of ill repute is Himalayan.
Himalayan, he be Russian, and
He be Finnish.
he be Finnish. There you go. Cheers. That's nacho cheese. Cheers.
So yes, I go to inappropriate humor whenever possible because
For sure.
deflection.
Yeah. 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 Laugh, don't cry. Laugh, don't cry.
Absolutely.
I know. Really, like, I don't know. You said you went through a time where you were married, you had that kind of thing, like, but I grew up with a lot of people who were gay men, you know what I mean? And I learned from them, and they're an outsider group, right? So that kind of deflective humor, I got some of that from them, some of that from them. It's like, fuck the rest of the world, this is funny.
Yeah, it's fuck the world if they can't take a joke, or joke the world if they can't take a fuck.
Right. There you go. There you go. There you go. He's in the Truly Tasteless Jokes book #2. No, just kidding.
Sitting
But
right
those are
next to
influential too.
sitting right next to the toilet.
Yeah, those were seriously influential books. We have 1, 2, and 3 over here, and we told our kids, but they don't even open them. So whatever. They're on the internet being more divine. We
Well,
tried.
but
We tried to give them a simple upbringing.
why read about inappropriate jokes when they can actually view porn?
Something like that. I wouldn't say that. Illegal. I don't know anything about it.
They've got porn shut off for Texans here.
Right. Yeah,
So
Jimmy answered me, or he called me like 2 years ago or whatever, because they changed the laws over here. So when you try to hit porn by your phone, it asks you to like scan your ID or something. And he
yeah,
called me about it,
scan your
and I
ID
was
and
like,
give a
dude,
credit
don't
card.
call
Like,
me about it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? My fucking drummer, of course, Luddite. He's calling me. He's like, I don't know if I can watch porn anymore, man.
they're keeping track of me.
I'm like,
They're
okay,
really
bro, I got
watching.
them all on VHS. But he inherited all of his dad's VHS stuff, so he doesn't need mine. His dad took notes. He would give like scene notes. His dad has scene notes like in an index card that was slipped in there. That's very WKRP, if you ask me. It's just that time, you know what I mean? Tom said, no, I'm not agreeing.
So, if I were to
He
give
just said
you
so.
if you were coming to me for a job interview,
Yes, sir.
and
Okay, well, I wasn't ready.
the question to answer is, um, if you were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be and why?
I would be called Chainsaw Nuts.
And why?
Nope.
Shaving accidents?
The answer's already there. The answer's already there. You thought you wanted it.
Shaving accident? Tried to manscape but butchered it.
No, 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 no. I know. I have no answer to that. I have no answer.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
what would you answer? No, is that a real one? Because they asked me, like, what would
it
you do if they left you there and, they asked you to dig a hole, but they didn't give you a shovel? What are you going to do? Stuff like that.
then I'd start thinking of insults about the boss's wife or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would
Well,
be
that's,
digging a
that's not,
hole.
yeah. That's not going to get you
Um,
hired. I was
yeah.
just saying, like, those are the kind of
So,
questions
like,
I've heard, but I don't know how to answer those.
I mean, I guess they're all answerable and avoidable. Like, you can get away with saying Rocky Road,
Hmm.
um, you know, with but you got to do the explanation of why. You know, the smoothness of chocolate, the surprise of the texture of nuts, the
Oh, okay,
the
okay. So that's
creaminess
why it's important.
of
That's the important.
marshmallow, and the saltiness,
Yeah,
just for variety. Um, if you say Rocky Road because everything's hard, or
right.
everybody makes everything hard against me. That would not be the Rocky Road.
Why would
Why?
I hire? Why would I hire somebody with like such a negative disposition? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not trying to hire myself. I'm just saying
Oh,
like otherwise. Why would I hire anybody with a negative disposition?
uh,
They want to see an opportunity in the you know conundrum that I give them. See an opportunity. Well, that's why I'm good, because I could take care of it this way, you know.
You're right. I mean, some bosses hire according to ability, and some bosses hire according to um, congruency.
Amiability. Like just yes men, like amiability
Um,
and ability are
yeah,
different.
congruity to the group
Yeah.
dynamic. We don't need no boat rockers. We need more yes men than think men.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean just people that'll like shake hands with everything you say. That's like they're amiable people. So amiability, not actual ability. You know, not a meritocracy.
Right.
Um,
Uh,
Trump said he's working on meritocracy in government. I don't know what he's talking about, but whatever. He said that
he, he,
yesterday. I don't know.
he
I
says
don't know
that,
what
but
he's talking
he still hires ass kissers.
about. Yeah, yeah, but he was so mean to all the military people that he came into. That was funny. He spent like a month like besmirching the names of all the military leaders that he came into. And it's like we don't really do that in America. Like you got to kind of have some reverence, you know, or whatever for the people that serve your country. You got to just
Well, and then
try, just
he's
try.
their commander in chief. Or if he calls them out for National Guard duty or whatever, are they going to follow him?
Yeah, they will. I believe so. Yeah, they'll listen to whatever he says. They'll tell each other they're not happy about it, and they'll do it anyway. I think they will. Servants will. I think they will.
So, so they're going to stand guard at the borders and spray machine gun fire for everybody who's coming across the Rio Grande or the Canadian borders.
I'm not sure. No, I mean, death, right, is very distasteful from all of us. So no, I don't think they're gonna spray people to death in any way. No, no, I think they'll stand up and do what they're supposed to do, but at the same time, you know, kind of the it's happened a couple times where people almost put arms down or just didn't fire at them because they were like, "What are you gonna do?" You know, and they come up and shoot me. You know, no, I don't think human beings are gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna shift. Just like I didn't think we would have a female president. I mean, if that sounds crazy, I don't think anybody was ready for that. You know, but I also think
Yeah,
that
we
death is
didn't have
so
a female
distasteful.
president because nobody was ready for that.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, anytime soon, but I also think death is so distasteful in a way that people watch movies and hang around don't realize. Like, because, like, the actual at home, oh, something happened and it was a death, like, the, um, the celebration is so much different. My dad's from the, intelligence and Department of Defense industry.
Mhm.
And when they make decisions, how many people die? 10,000? They might just push one button. So they have like a sanctity of life that's so elevated that when one of them demigods who, controls 10,000 lives per keystrokes dies, everybody swarms around and has a supreme reverence. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So and we hate it. We hate death. That's why the death penalty thing, and stuff like that. We hate it. I don't care how many movies you want to watch or whatever and think, but death is so distasteful to the human mind and the human mouth, that we hate it. We're not gonna like no, you're not gonna have people spraying bullets at anybody at a board. Never, never. They might hook them up, in a big fucking rubber chain, and they might throw them in a box, and they might be treating them, as if they should be dead, but they're not gonna mill 'em. They're not gonna mill them down. They're not. They can't.
Well, let's hope not.
They can't do it. They can't do it, man. People have put their guns down before in opposition. I got that from my college professors when I was writing shit to them, when I was in world history and anthropology and stuff like that. I got that from them. They're like, "Oh, you mean like when, that situation was going on and they put down their weapons and they stopped hitting the, foreigners from, just across the border or whatever?" And I'm like, "No, I don't, but let me look it up." Something like that. I'm not smart, I'm not smart.
Well, and that's wisdom to know that you're not you don't know it all.
Yeah, I don't know. But I do know how distasteful it is by observation. More so than in my soul, it's distasteful to most of the world. Because I grew up with that, what the hell is going on here? I'm from DC or whatever kind of mindset. Like, where I always wrote to the congressman and wondered what the government actually had their hands in and what they could do. I just grew up that way because I was right there. I was
So
3 miles from the Capitol. And
so
I
my
thought that's where the power is.
my dad served in the Air Force and he was stationed at Langley Field. Um
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
Langley Air Force Base, yeah?
yeah. So
I've been there.
he served some time in England and did his basic in Texas, but that was his station was Langley. And then later in life, he was a hobby gunsmith.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, once a year, the ATF would come through and lock the house down and go through the books and um, the gun parts. He was doing hunting guns,
Yeah.
shotguns and rifles. He wasn't doing
Like
handguns or
long range. Like not
AR.
like
Yeah.
I love you. I'm putting my fist in your chest. Like those close up guns we have.
Yeah.
Long range.
Yeah, let's put a bayonet at the end of it, and that's as dangerous as it gets.
Right, right, right.
But that was just a once a year thing because he had his federal firearms license and was able to sell and deal with guns, but it was more shotguns and hunting rifles, for
Right.
game. Well, my phone is acting up for battery wise, telling me that it's at 4%. So, Joe, I'll let you go.
Hey, no problem, Thomas. It's been great to have you in, man. Thank you. Larry, you gotta
You-
and you gotta tell me who you are. AI already knows that we're hooked up.
and I'll go sub to my people here.
All right. Take care. Thank you, Taro. See you soon.
Bye, Joe.
Bye. Come on, Larry. What's the deal, man? AI says that you and we's bad guys. You know what I mean? I heard today that I'm Kane. Kane. Mm-hmm. Please understand, I know what that means. I know what that means. But Kane was. Let me ask you this. If you were Kane and you knew you were Kane and you had to fucking fulfill your lifestyle, but you also. No, I'm not going to ask you guys these questions. You guys don't know. You guys don't know the answer to this shit. Sorry about that. Excuse me. If you were Kane and you knew you were Kane and you were supposed to fucking fulfill your fucking destiny and you also knew the other side of this fucking coin. That's where I haven't gone yet. But you also knew that. What would you do? What would you do? Shit. Is that a controversial question? I believe it is, Larry. Hey, nobody. Hey, Joe. Hey, Larry. Hey, nobody. What's up? That is a controversial question because I can't ask you even the second side of it. Hmm. I do have a join in link, man. Please hit me up if you want to join in. Please click like as you cycle through. Like it on the way in if you like it on the way out if you don't. Ding a ding a dong dong dong. I have a join in link. Who wants it? Mm-hmm. So we probably have mods that need to be not modded, you know what I mean? Like they'll probably show up soon. They'll probably show up soon. And I just have to do what I do before, and if they make a mess of shit, don't worry about it, guys. I'll fix it later. I have a zero ban list. Zero BANNED. What does that mean? List. So nobody's banned. Everybody come on up, eh? And then when the fucking road mod or whatever does their thing, I'll fix all that shit too. I don't want to block anybody, man. They'd be like me. I'm not able to fucking chat in anymore because I'm blocked. And then nobody gets to fucking experience the wisdom of your chicanery. No wisdom of your chicanery. Bullshit, man. Please click like. What's up? Almost 11. I need 11. But I'm more interested in joining somebody in Maine. Let's see. Let me go out there. Bart'll do. Yo, making sure I'm not deleted and out. Oh, I guess I'm not, eh? All right, so I'm gonna send that link in. Give me a minute here. Give me a minute here. Send it to you if you talk to me in the chat or what. Right on, right on. What's going on, guys? Sorry about that. Sorry, I was in the background doing things. Cheers, everybody. More music today, guys. More music. No, thank Keys for coming in, man. That was just a little joke I was playing where I was like, "What? You heard music?" Yeah, I was just like kidding. Maybe that humor is pretty broad, but I was kidding. So cheers. Excuse me. I still do have a join in link, so hit me up if that's what you want to do. Hit me up in the chat if you want me to send it to you. Yo. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks, Smooth Keys. You guys are awesome, man. Like I said, I'll deal with join in another artist, Tasha. Tasha, I'll join in with you too. Whatever. Early morning here, eh? Or something like that. It's fucking crazy time over here. That is me. That is Alex. We'll deal with it. But what? Oh, wait. What? Yeah, everything's cool. Well, Jessica, you would be 3 hours behind me. Come on up if you wanna. If you don't wanna, that's cool too. Oh, I'm sailing away. I will. I will answer. Excuse me. Oh, oh, oh. I will answer to anything you throw up in the chat. So don't hesitate to do such. I could just chill too. You guys want me to read you a book? You want me to read you a story? I really love, excuse me, I really appreciate everybody coming through. Um, I really love that nobody has been, trying to act funny. That's really cool. So big up yourself. Big up yourself. Don't act funny is no reason, I'm a nice guy. I'm a normal guy. I don't do funny shit, bro. Ooh, had to kill that, bro. Kill it. I think my wife left me some stuff. Left me some stuff to eat or whatever. I guess I'll figure that out later. Nice lady though. Fuck yeah. So the story goes. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm about to just roll something up, man. Fuck all that. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'll hit a raw, our unfavorite paper. Do I have spinner? Yeah, I have spinner. Okay, so I hit a raw. I'm not gonna hit a raw without spinner. It ain't cool. Okay, so we get a raw, a 1 1/4. As they say, they roll all up. Fucking piece of shit. Moisture makes me roll, and then you gotta fan them out again. I guess we'll try. Hand mill, hand mill. So the story goes. Yo, these are pretty. Oh yeah, I can smell it. Yeah, they're pretty ground up. Fantastic pieces of keef almost, right? Right, almost all keef there. So yeah, I'll hit a keef like that, roll it up, and get going. Whew. So I got keef like that. Let me see if I can grab a little bit of bud. Not really bud, because they're all crushed over here in the bag here. That's a hand mill. And even in the bag, It's all crushed to hell, you know what I mean? So here we go. We drop it in. Whatever, y'all. I can't put any stems in, it'll break it all, you know. I gotta put whatever else. Pinch right there. There we go. Yeah, there are stems, but I will grind them up a little bit. There we go. I think I got it. I think I got it. So yeah, that much, one man, boom, bada boom, boom, boom. And then I'll put some spinner in them. And we'll be spliffing out in a second. Whoo! Why not? Ooh! Well, I blew that a little bit far, eh? Whoo! I actually did. Sorry about that. So some people that, you know, I've heard, excuse me, that if anybody has a little bit of energy and they're less than lethargic, which I'm less than lethargic, dudes. I'm here, I'm open, I'm awake, I'm a here. You know, but I've heard that that's what they call on meth or meth head or whatever. Yo, what are you, stupid? You know, like, do you have to be absolutely brain dead and lethargic to not be a meth head? Come on now. Your projection is screaming over here. All right, let's put a little bit of a spinner in them and split it up. It's some stupid shit, man. Yeah, I do have a joining link. If you want to join up, let me know. And if I have contact with you either way, I can send you that joining link. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I have to. Yeah, I have dry fucking winter fingers, right? So I licked my thumbs. Hopefully that'll make me rollable. Hey, I broke it, but I think I am. I fucking broke it. Nah, it's all the way broken, dude. I can't do it. Can't. Fucking hell, this sucks. Fuck, this really sucks. I mean, I'm sorry. Not trying to put anything out there, but I hate having that conflict. You know what I mean? When it splits in a J and you can't really nail it down, that shit sucks. There we go. I guess we did nail it down, maybe. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Well, cheers, everybody. We made it. Thank you for the likes, man. Click up one more. I got 11. That's awesome. 11 likes is essentially my goal, so I really appreciate that. I share, puff, puff, give. Come on, take it down. Come on, take it now. Yeah, I share. Weirdo. I always share, weirdo. Whoa. Yo, Dr. Space Monkey, what's going on? What's cracking, yo? How you doing, my brother? How you doing, man? Hey, I wanted to share a different BOP Black Orphan Players link, which would be the a band camp or whatever. But instead, I just put it in my community channel. I'll change it in my links later, Dr. Space Monkey. But yeah, I just put it in. Puff Puff Give, it's your turn, bro. Hit it, hit it, hit it, yo. What's good, Space Monkey? Oh, yo, I got 12 likes. That's crazy. I love that, man. That's like more than ever, like more than normal, whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna join the different link. Not that that means anything, man. Me and Jimmy are gonna go out there and make new music, but thank you for those likes. When Jimmy and I make new music, it's gonna be a BOP music anyway. It really is. Shit. There we go. Puff Puff Give. This is a good one, man. Man, that shit tastes like I don't know, like sweet and sour candy or something, like some dry candy. It's really good. You're chilling and smoking and munching. Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah. I didn't eat my dinner, man. My dinner, before I had dinner, I had beer and chocolate. So I didn't really eat my dinner. So munching is coming for me later, I guess. Who cares? But that's awesome, brother. Yeah, keep up with it. Yeah, one of my guitars, man, I've never detuned before, but I was like detuning to, I think it was B, like a B tuning. And so I think Jimmy and I are gonna work with that B tuning and see what comes out with that. It'll be something different. It'll be something new. Yeah, it's kind of cool, man. It's really cool. I'm still playing. Sometimes like things are in D or A or whatever, but it's just a different part of the guitar. So it's interesting, man. It's interesting. It's cool. Yeah, all the other stuff, like the really interesting stuff, I think there's ideas I've had for years, and Jimmy knows about them. But he now set up his whole home studio. So I think we can do some of these more crazy, ambitious recording things. Since he has his studio and he has it all set up. Oh boy, snap, snap. This is my last pint, I suppose. Fuck yeah. We be throwing that shit out, man. We'll tell you, man. Be cool, man. We'll tell you. So what are you doing, Space Monkey? Besides being cool, cracking it. You got work right now. Thank you for please click like. Why don't you? Like it on the way in if you like it on the way out if you don't. What's up with that? Cheers, yo. I don't have a big cough show. I don't really have a big cough show, so puff puff give. I don't think I'm coughing enough for y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry about that. Oh, you watching Werner Herzog? Oh yeah, he's awesome, bro. He's Nosferatu. Oh yeah, is that the one with Willem Dafoe? Is that the Willem Dafoe one? Yeah, Werner Herzog kicks ass, bro. He's awesome. You know, keep fucking cinema illegal, bro. Keep it illegal. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Cinema is forever. Werner Herzog never did nothing wrong. Yeah, the Nosferatu, the like 80s, or the Willem Dafoe Nosferatu, where he played Max Shrek, or the new one. Klaus Kinski was the original, yeah. Oh, there you go. The Klaus Kinski one, but the Willem Dafoe Shadow of the Vampire, yeah. Yeah, I love it. What is he? He grabs like a bat from midair and just sucks it up, you know? Willem Dafoe, yeah, Shadow of the Vampire. Yo, Dr. Space Monkey knows his fucking film, he knows his fucking flicks. Good for you, brother. Yeah, I used to too. I used to know my flicks. It's these kids, man. I've had these kids for 2 decades plus, and I can't be all accurate and shit. I just have to deal with what they deal with, They're like a lot of wild shit. Some of it's really good. Shadow of the Vampire. Yeah, that was the shit. That was awesome. That scene is great while he talks about the inaccuracy of Dracula to the German writers. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh okay, my dad, he was a big fan of Nosferatu, black and white. German guy made that, Helmut. Helmut. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know dude's name. My dad, he got the one that was well, of course, that's a silent movie. Count Orloff or whatever. That's a silent movie from 1913 or whatever the fuck ever. So normally it would have organ score. My father bought the one that was from Sam Goody, which was like a typo negative score. So they played like Christmas morning and stuff. The dead water. It was really interesting. Like my dad was watching that one. That's cool. My dad's still here, man. My mom left, and I know he didn't expect that, but my dad's still here. Shit. Yeah. Uh, apparently, those long hands and nails of Max Shrek were like basically like sugar. You know how you make sugar crystals by hanging a string or whatever. Apparently, his extra length was sugar, sugar crystals like that, right? Oh, you heard the one with the typo negative? Yeah, my dad bought that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was fucking awesome. Yeah, yeah, it was. It was. I'll do anything to make him come. I'll do anything to make you come. Yeah, typo negative is awesome, dude. I love that shit. Red water, red water. Yeah, Peter Steele. Yeah, I felt bad, man. I sent Peter Steele a message, for like album number 9, and then he died, cocaine overdose, basically. Right? He cocaine overdose. It had nothing to do with me. But you fucking better believe I felt bad, man. I felt bad. My girlfriend's girlfriend. She looks like you. Yeah, that's the first time they got like advertising and shit. But yeah, October Rust was their killer breakthrough, but Origin of the Feces, me and the boys were listening to that shit. But either way, man, every time you got, some sort of traction, Because trust me and believe, Origin of the Feces and shit like that. That time period, all of the club people, all of the club workers loved Typo Negative. And then Typo Negative comes up with number 3, I guess it is. You know, and they come up with this like number 3, right? Yeah, yeah. It's not Origin of the Feces. It's not the second one, which is the Fake Live. But number 3, you know, they come up with October Rust, and it's very new wave and stuff like that. Well, they had, you know, Peter Steele had an unprecedented sort of deal with Roadrunner. He had a 9-album deal with Roadrunner, and they started it when they were Carnivore, right? So if you understand and you watch, what did he do? How did he fulfill the contract? What was the last one? It was Typo Negative, the least worst of. So he did like a greatest hits, you know, to exit. But then he got an independent band, and like I said, I sent a message to him, and he did, you know, what the fuck was that next album? I don't remember, but then he died. He got a full sleeve tat of story of each album. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, you know. You gotta love Typo, bro. Like a lot to get a shit like that, but yeah, you gotta love Typo. Um, and he's a fantastic performer, but being a bass player, like I have to be honest enough to say he's not a great bass player. You know, he uses a lot of like effects to make it really loud and dynamic, you know, and he drinks wine. He's not the greatest bass player that any of us have ever seen. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Peter Steele. R.I.P. But you know, that's a different story. You know, he could use one finger to play that shit, bro. I mean, good for him that he made it that way, right? Good for him that he made it possible. Yo, thanks for everybody being in. It's 2 o'clock plus 34 over here. I've had 2, you know, guests already. I thank you for all of the time, all the likes. I'm gonna get out. That reminds me of Doyle from the Misfits passing his 3 chords. What? His 3 chords? He know? Yeah. Yeah. Doyle from the Misfits. Yeah. Yo, guys. Justice for Bobby Steele. Is that what you're saying, Dr. Space Monkey? Doyle is Jerry Only's little brother. Justice for Bobby Steele, you know. I want you dead. I want you dead. Yeah. Big up Bobby Steele. You know, they glommed on him because he was already a name in New York, you know. New York City, it's my kind of town, you know. Man, fuck. Jerry Only and his little brother Doyle, you know, the Kaifas. my I have a CD over there. It's the new Misfits, which means like the Kaifa Boys, uh, Dr. Chud, right? And then Mike Hideous. It's a Mike Hideous live record. It's really cool. Mike Hideous was cool, dude. That was good shit. We're not talking about Michael Graves. I'm talking about Mike Hideous. Anyway, man, that's not what it's all about. It's all about, you guys take care of each other. I got to get out of here. Peace to you. Some people are way too weird, you know. Go away. That deity. Go away. Weirdo. Thanks for all the likes, man. Um, More than 11 is really cool. I really like that. Sorry for all the people with their weird ideas. Peace out, Space Monkey. Thank you. See you later. I can't believe how I because, dude, Space Monkey, all of my sales chips, they've been cashed in this stupid life that I've lived. So I wasn't like, go check out me and my wife again and listen to our music on our new channel. I hate that shit, bro. I'm not selling nothing. Even though it is our stuff, it is whatever we wanted to do at the time. Either way, it still feels ugly to try to sell something to a brother. I ain't into it. Peace out, young man. Peace out. Yo, the broccoli heads. Is that what you guys call it now? The broccoli heads? Yo, how broccoli is that? Oops, oops. How broccoli? How broccoli? No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, if people aren't like 100% lethargic, they're obviously on something, right? Where do they get the energy? Where do they get the energy from? Like, as tired as I am, where do you get the energy from? Man, fuck you, man. I got 6 kids, you motherfucker. All those kids, you don't know how to fake it yet? Fuck yeah, I know how to fake it, bro. I don't need real energy. And I don't need, pills or whatever. I don't need pep. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to gather, some pinch out of here. All I need is some pinch, right? Get some pinch out of there. Whew. All I was trying to do, grab some pinch, put it in the bowl part, and cheers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we'll use the torch as it is. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody. All right, everybody. Cheers again. I'm gonna go to sleep and say goodbye. I'll see you all later, man. Everybody have a good time, okay?